Hello everyone, welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Alphonso Davies 2025, that's exactly what's just happened. Alphonso has finally signed his new, this isn't like he was going to leave. He was going to just sign a new contract. He didn't even need to sign a new contract. He still had 4 years left on his contract. This is just giving him more money because he deserves it. That's like doing your job and you've done it well, so you get a reward. And I think this contract is exactly that. I think he probably maybe triples the amount of money he gets because that's what Bayern love doing. We like rewarding our players with freaking contracts. I bet he probably is making probably like a nice little 5 million a season, maybe 7 million, right? He was making $1 million, right? Because he was a new player. He wasn't even playing. No one thought he would be the best left back in the world in a year's time when they signed him. So I pretty much don't think that, no one imagined Davies would be where he is. So I'm very happy that he's where he is and very happy because, in a time like this, we all need some positivity. Hopefully the next one's THIAGO. But this picture with the coronavirus mask, it's just funny. All of them practicing social distancing. But I'm very happy for Davies because he's deserved this. I think Davies is the best left back in the world. And I'm not saying that because I'm a fan of him. Actually, he is. What other left back has what he has? The incredible team-breaking pace. He has the incredible dribbling ability. His dribbling is so underrated, but it's one of the best traits about him. His composure on the ball at 19 years of age is absolutely immaculate. I think his passing of the ball, he's very good at just, laying the ball off. Most youngsters will make a few mistakes. Davies, I don't even know a single mistake he's made that's just been a big mistake. So he's very good on the ball. He's composed, like I said, always composed on the ball. And he just fits the ethos of the club. He fits exactly what we're trying to do. He fits that young, talented, high energy, high everything youngster. And I think that he deserves this new contract. Davies definitely, if anyone deserves a new contract, it's him. Because this kid's not making that much money. He's probably gone up there to be a mid-tier earner, a consistent earner at the club, right? It's the picture in the thumbnail. That's exactly what I was going for. But happy for this guy. This guy is the best left back in the world. There's no one that comes close to him. In terms of technical ability, I think he's up there for one of the most talented players in the squad. THIAGO is first, Lewandowski, right? The obvious names, but he's talented. He is a gem. We picked up Davies from the MLS, and you know what? I'm not trying to say I knew him before, but I kind of knew a little bit about Alphonso Davies. And then we were linked to him. I was like, oh, it might just be one of those where we're linked to him. And then it doesn't happen. And then it happened. It happened. Best left back. He is the best left back. Come on, Beats. Seriously. Oh. My lights love flickering. Oh my god. This is a madness. Please, just help me out here today. Don't be like this. Oh my goodness. So, we picked him up from... Robertson is clear of him. No, shut up. Robertson's not in the Champions League. Shut up. So, we picked up Davies, and I knew a little bit about him. And I was like, damn, 10 million. Oh my god, 11 million. Whatever the fee was, I don't care. Whatever it is, it's still justified. If Davies cost us 100 million, his performances have justified it. But here's what I was thinking. I was like, damn, we could really get him. And then it was confirmed that maybe he joined Bayern and actually still play for Vancouver for a few more months. And then he joined Bayern in January. Wait, was it in January? But he did join Bayern. I was so freaking excited. I saw the picture. I was following his YouTube. I was following this guy because he's pretty well known in the MLS. Davies, man, and then we signed him, and then out of nowhere, I wanted Davies as a winger. Initially, I thought he was a winger. I think most of you know that. I thought Davies was a winger, and then he came in right in the last summer in preseason. They started using him at left back. I was like, okay. Even games where Coman and Gnabry weren't in the team for the preseason tour, they played him a left back. I was like, what are they seeing in this guy? I didn't think Davies was a left back, and I don't think any of you thought he was a left back. I never imagined him a left back because I always thought of the winger that's explosive, getting the ball forward. Overrated bum. You are overrated, Nathaniel. But I always thought, man, this guy's not a left back. And then they played him like legit. He came on, was it against Mainz? Scored his first goal and then he went back to left back. They took off Alaba in one game and brought on Davies at left back. I was like, what are they seeing in him? What are they seeing in Davies to be playing him at left back? And then he just became a world-class left back. That's oh God. And you know, it's gonna sound weird to a lot of us and to me as well when I say it. These injuries have kind of blessed us because Alphonso Davies is a product of the injuries we've got. Lucas Hernandez, NIKLAS, SULE, the injuries we had to our defense where every single freaking center back we had got injured. I mean, that's kind of helped because Alaba moved the center back and gave Davies the license to play at left back. The thing is as well, the most important thing out of all of this is that Alaba is right there next to Davies telling him exactly what to do. Like, he's telling him exactly what to do. I especially remember Willian doing him at Willian didn't get past Davies. Nothing happened. In fact, Davies ripped Chelsea apart for 90 minutes, okay? He ripped them apart. Davies is not dodgy. You're saying this just to just say it. When you say it, you gotta make sense. Willian did not get past Davies. He didn't do anything against him, right? He didn't. Like, Davies, there's no one that I can think of that's done anything to Davies. Davies got nutmegged, and 2 seconds later, he won the ball from an incredible tackle. Alphonso Davies' energy is something the fans also love. Like, think about it. Whenever he touches the ball, the 70,000 fans it looks like they care so much. It's like, whoa, it's like the best thing ever. He touches the ball and these Germans love him because of the pace. I love him. All fans love him. Kennedy, what's up? Farzan, what's up? Davies signs it. He deserves it. He deserves it. The fans love him, man. The energy he brings to the team. He's exactly the Mia San Mia. We are who we are. He doesn't care about how young he is or what anyone's saying. What he cares about is football. And he puts his all. When he recovers, man, he puts everything in that sprint. And he does it constantly. We play a very high line. And Davies' pace is one of the reasons Hansi Flick has succeeded. Because that's why Hansi Flick won't change. Even though we had Lucas Hernandez come back and he was, on the bench. Hansi Flick wasn't going to put Davies off. He wasn't going to pull him off because he knows Davies is important to how he plays. Can we reach 5 likes on the video, everyone? He's the new Freddie Adu. What? God damn it, man. Davies is the new Freddie. Freddie Adu played for Bayern Munich. Did he play for Bayern? When he plays for Bayern Munich, then we can talk. But Alphonso Davies is the best left back in the world right now. And no one's contending that. Every single person I know rates Alphonso. And most people I know aren't even Bayern fans. Alphonso made players like... he did. Alphonso made Hakimi, a guy I want, look like average. Guerrero, average. Sancho, average. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy, his first, real power-hungry game was against Dortmund, where he just made the game look so easy. Now, that game, I love the fact that the team looked like they wanted to really protect Fonzie, if you think about it. The great Fonzie. Ryan, what's up, man? So, I'm very, very happy that he signed a new contract. He deserves the contract. If anyone deserves it, it's him. Now, announce THIAGO, goddammit! Announce THIAGO! Do your social distancing signing thing. But with THIAGO this time. Davies gets paid more money. This is what happens. Your job, you're doing it well, and eventually you get promoted. And this is exactly what he has. And you make more money. And he's making more money. But this brings on a new responsibility. He's no longer just a prospect. He's doing it. He's already doing it. There was a few games where I was like, damn, this guy needs to improve his crossing and his decision making. But then, damn, he just improved it. He just started getting better at it. The same runs Davies had been making, the runs he made against Chelsea, etc., and all these other teams. He'd been making them before, and he wasn't getting a good end product. And then he just keeps improving. And I love the fact that he's so hungry to improve. I love that. That's another thing about Davies that I think all of us can appreciate. A player that wants to improve. That's why us fans love him. He's like a version of us. If we played for Bayern, I think most of us would probably play exactly like Davies. Run around, do everything you do. We wouldn't have the quality he does, but exactly what I'm saying is we would be running around. And Davies epitomizes the fans, which is why they love him, which is why they chant his name. I've never heard Bayern fans chant a single player's name like that, like they did against Chelsea. That just tells you how special he is. His pace as well. It's not just like someone might say he uses his pace a lot. Well, it's a weapon. Like, you're not going to go to war and not use your best weapon. His best weapon is his pace and high-speed dribbling. When I don't talk about high-speed dribbling, Davies pushes the ball in front of players and he runs after it. He always pushes it just the distance he needs to make his next touch worth it, which is exactly why he's the best left back in the world. Like, that ability to do that at a high level, at a top speed game, is exactly what makes him world class. That's exactly why he has different moments. Bayern officially got Alexander Nubel on pre-contract. Did you know? Well, we did get Nubel, but what do you mean we officially did? Is he now a Bayern player? Because it's still April, so he's not really a Bayern Munich player now. He's still a Schalke player. And when the season returns, he'll be a Schalke player. But, and Nubel's not from Hoffenheim, he's from Schalke. Any player associated, says he's the best in the world. Alphonso says, well, I don't understand, because they are. Most people would have that opinion, and that's like, what you're gonna, who would he say is the best? All right, but I'm really happy for Davies, man. I'm really happy for him. He's also a local hero in Canada. You can tell. I think what Davies brings to the Canadians is just a sense of pride, a sense of pride. They lack that. When was the last time Canada had world-class players? When was the last time they brought someone in? Like, when was the last time someone from Canada did something great? Now, there's been a few players, like, what's his name? The one that played for England? But he didn't play for Canada, did he? But still, there's never been a Canadian player of Davies' caliber. And he's bringing that. I mean, especially North America. The rebuild is going great, no joke. Exactly. And he's a part of that. He's the new part of the rebuild, which is why I'm so open to selling Alaba, because we would have three players that play left back at a world-class level, and Alaba can play center back, but we would have too many center backs. So you're right. Oh my God. Why? Okay. God dang it. This is annoying. The weirdest thing is, like, this light used to flicker a lot, and then I just had patience with it, and this one's flickering. It's just annoying. All right, God. Oh. Okay, where are we at? What are we talking about? So, Davies says, I'm very... Oh, no, let me read his essay. I'm very happy to... Bayern Munich is one of the best clubs in the world, and it was a dream come true for me to play here. I felt comfortable from day one. I want to win as many titles as possible with this club. The mentality of always wanting to win everything is FC Bayern's DNA. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, my guy. Alphonso has developed very well at Bayern. He has earned his contract extension with his performances. We are happy that he will stay with Bayern for the long term. He not only excites our fans with his style of play, but also with his style off the pitch. I mean, everyone loves Davies dancing. Like, he's the only player that can do it, and people actually genuinely like it. The thing is, like, you know, Paul Pogba dances. Man United felt, no, focus on football. Alphonso does it, and it's hilarious because it's supposed to be. Hassan Salamander. I'm very happy that we signed Alphonso in the long term. Alphonso, with his pace, enthusiasm, and professional attitude, is an ideal fit for our team. We all have the task of ensuring that he continues to perform, focus, and develop further. Oliver Kahn. Ooh, the general. Alphonso is a player who has achieved a high level of performance at a young age and still has great potential. That's an important thing. Anyone who can play at top level at Bayern at such a young age can have a great career ahead of him. We are all happy to have him for the long term. Oliver the General Kahn. That's exactly what he means when he says it. When Oliver Kahn says something, it's exactly the best thing. The CEO says he's confident about NEUER to sign a new contract. Is that, hey George, why did you not rate him at left back? He was great at left back in preseason. That was the first indication of his quality. Oh, thanks for asking me that, because I always thought of him as a winger, right? When he scored his first goal for us ever against Mainz, I was so excited because he was the winger we were all looking for. He would be the winger, the replacement to Ian Robben, left-footed. He could do it. I prefer him at left back, and I think he should stay at left back. But at preseason, I didn't really think he was. Well, he had the qualities, the pace, everything was there. The dribbling, it was good. But I was still like, why are we playing a winger at left back? That's exactly what my concerns were. So now that he is actually playing at a world-class level in a position that suits him, I think the left back position utilizes him because he's great defensively. So what, you're gonna play him at left wing? You know, if you play Davies at left wing, he's not really gonna fit it because he'll want to track back all the way. And you know, I prefer Davies more as a winger. I don't, and I don't think Hansi Flick does either, because Flick hasn't changed it. Flick hasn't put him a wing. You know, Davies is versatile. He can play wing, but I think Davies is a left back in my opinion. I think he's here as a future left back. I don't think there's a future in him as a winger. If there was, then we wouldn't be looking for Sane, because we just play Davies at wing because he's doing so left back. But we're still looking for Sane, aren't we? We're still looking for wingers. And we're even open to selling Alaba. Not that the club has said it, but I think the fact that there's the no denial means that it could happen where we sell Alaba. So Davies is just, for me, a left back. And I genuinely think he's the long-term replacement forever for David Alaba. Give this guy a lifetime contract. He can do TikToks for all he wants, okay? Give Davies that lifetime. TikToks, renegade. Why did Davies get a new contract? I wish he can to Chelsea. Chelsea. Imagine ripping a team apart and joining them. Okay, no. Why would he join Chelsea, man? Like, that's like going from like a 10 in a girl and going to a 2. Why? Why would you go from a 10 to a freaking flat 2? She's flat everywhere. Flat here. Flat in the back. Oh my goodness, she's flat. God damn, no way we're doing that. No, why would Alphonso join Chelsea? Chelsea's like that girl. No booty, no cleavage, and nothing. She's ugly. She's hideous. That's what Chelsea. She's a hideous girl. And Bayern Munich is that sexy German. God damn, we are sexy. Oh my god. Ooh, we're so hot. Every guy wants us. No, not saying like that. Let's reach 5 likes on the video, everyone. But, like, come on. Chelsea's not an upgrade. Hansi Flick to Frank Lampard. No. What do you think the starting 11 is going to look like in 5 years? Starting 11, I think Alexander Nubel is going to be our starting goalkeeper. I think Hakimi, well, that's what I'm hoping. But maybe what do I think? Maybe Des, to be completely honest. Because yes, I think it's very realistic to get Hakimi, but how much are the club gonna, pull through to get him? That's the question. And then center back wise, I think it's gonna be NIKLAS SULE, and alongside him is gonna be Lucas Hernandez. And if Lucas gets injured all the time, I think we won't have Upamecano. I really do. I think we're actually interested in him because the club we've literally not played a game with we had 2 center backs on the bench. We preferred to play Boateng and Javi Martinez because they both had a right foot. That's exact. We love our balance in defense. We don't want this left footers all over the place. And then I think that left back is going to be Davies. I think Alaba will have left in 5 years. There's no way he's staying here. Alaba would have left in 5 years. And then midfield, THIAGO ready to well, actually, THIAGO is going to have left in 5 years. So Kimmich is going to have to be in midfield. Goretzka is going to be in there in his prime as well. And I think Kai Havertz in that midfield. So it's going to be a 4-3-3. Kai Havertz will have to play and as a more advanced midfielder. Goretzka next to him and Kimmich is the CDM. And I think that Sane, Gnabry, I don't think Lewandowski is going to be here in 5 years. I genuinely don't think so. So it might be Werner. No, actually, no. Zagzi. Yeah, Zagzi. I think Zagzi is going to... Zagzi is just... Our youth academy is looking kind of saucy now. Like, our youngsters are kind of looking good. I'm not going to lie. Zagzi is looking like a real one. I didn't know Zagzi. Of course, I mean, I've seen the clips. Everyone watches clips of their young players and says, wow, he can do it. But I didn't know he'd actually do it if he played in the league. And he did. And he actually came on and gave us something. His tackles and recoveries are too good. Can't use such qualities if he was just a winger. That's completely correct, man. And I think that's what the club agrees with. Because when a player is that good at tackling and that good at just doing everything on the pitch, why would you change it? Like I've made this analogy a billion times. Like you're with your girl, right? She's a nice 8 out of 10. She's nice. Like, she's not like 10 out of 10. She's not incredibly hot to the point where every guy picks on her and wants her, right? Hits on her. She's just a nice little 8 out of 10. That's your nice girl. Why would you then go to some 9 out of 10 that's been with your best friend? I don't know. So just keep your 8 out of 10 girl. You don't have to upgrade to another, because she's a 9, right? Just keep the problem. Just don't fix a problem that's not there. If you have your girl that's an 8 out of 10, don't go try to look for a 10 out of 10 and they can't cook. What if they can't cook? What if you can't have a conversation with them? So it's just I love using these analogies. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, Alphonso Davies is just, he's going to be a left back. I don't see him being, if he's not a left back, that means that he would have been a world-class winger, to be completely honest. But, I mean, also, think about this. Alphonso Davies played 1,853 minutes in all competitions under Hansi Flick, more than any other Bayern outfield player. That just tells you what Hansi Flick is looking for. He's played 100, almost 100 more minutes than the two next to him, which is Alaba and Pavard. So he's played the most minutes under Hansi Flick. That just tells you the trust Hansi has in him. He doesn't get injuries, but Muller doesn't get injuries, and he's obviously gonna get subbed off more, right? Alaba, he hasn't gotten an injury under Flick, I don't think. But like that, Davies, man, Pavard always plays, but he still gets, subbed off. Or yeah, see, exactly. Davies is playing more minutes than anyone, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. He's playing the most minutes under Flick since we've been playing under Flick. That's incredible. That's incredible. A young kid like him playing more minutes than the likes of Muller, Kimmich, Alaba. That's good for him. Good for him from Opta. And why do you think will happen if Davies gets long-term injury? Yeah, that's another thing. I hope it would affect the team, actually. I know it sounds weird because we have quality players. We have Alaba, but I think if a player like Davies got an injury, it would actually ruin the morale, because they'll be like, damn, we kind of want Davies. You know how Neuer is starting to distribute to Davies a lot more. Like, at the beginning, they weren't really passing to him. You could tell, because they were just trying to get him to just understand how Bayern played. And now they're just passing to Davies anywhere. Neuer is under 10 pressure. They just see Davies under pressure. They don't care. They're just passing to him. Let's reach 5 likes on the video. If we're not reaching 5 likes, I'm going to go like the video myself, god damn it. I legitimately will go like the video myself. I'm not afraid to do that. I like my videos. Come on. If you're enjoying the video and the fact that we haven't lagged, can you hit the like button for not lagging, because we lag all the time. Please, I love likes. And the whole important thing with likes is YouTube uses them to then recommend the videos to others, because it means that the video is interactive. Alright, I'll go like the video now. We have 2 dislikes for some reason. I don't know why we have 2 dislikes. Can we fix that? What do you think will happen if Davies... Oh, we already read this. So in my opinion, that would be the prediction of the club in 5 years. That's cool. So, okay. So you're saying Nuba in 5 years? Okay. You're saying Davies left back, SULE and Hernandez center back. Wait, May? Why? Oh, wait. Why is May a center back? Hakimi, Kimmich, Goretzka, Cousins. Oh, Mikel Cousins. Hey, why has Mikel Cousins not gotten any chances with the first team? He came in and I was really excited because I saw him play with Mönchengladbach and he looked great. Well, Mikel Cousins, I hope it's Mikel, isn't it? I hope Mikel Cousins. I mean, we have so many good young players. Zagzi, Dutch Goat. Zagzi is gonna become a beast. I can just see it. Would Bayern want any Spurs player? The only Spurs player I want is Heung-min Son. Jeez, I like Heung-min Son. I just really enjoy him. I really do. I want Heung. If we could get Heung-min Son, man, that would be amazing. Like he would add so much quality to us, especially in that left wing position. Son wouldn't even need to be outpacing players. He would just have Davies doing the job for him. Pace. He can just do the elegance and the dribbling. Son's a classy player. He's in military now. Yep, he's taking orders, not from Mauricio Pochettino or Jose Mourinho. He's taking them from the Korean generals. Son, hey, go fight. I don't know. Would Son start in Bayern? Yeah, of course. He's starting ahead of Kingsley Coman. Definitely. That's not a question. You can have Kingsley Coman. You already are a hospital, right? Spurs is already a hospital. I'd love to have Heung-min Son here. If, of course, Davies signs, Bayern give him the chance to sign. Let's hope Alaba signs. Hey, Abdullah, let's say I told you that we would sell Alaba, but we get like this player or this player. What would you sell Alaba? I would. I mean, I'm not saying Alaba's crap. I'm just saying we already have someone better than him in his position, like Davies. You know, unless Alaba moved to, midfield or just center back permanently. Is Tyler Adams a good player? He's a good player. Yeah, he's a good player. And he's a good player. I don't know much about him because I don't watch Schalke. Schalke. But it's Hoffen. No, it's Leipzig. Tyler Adams plays for Leipzig. What am I on about? But yeah, just come on. Hopefully. But I would probably, Zagzi is a striker in 5 years. Davies, Zagzi. Oh, the young players now. Oh, they're looking great in 5 years' time. People are sleeping on Zagzi. I don't think the entire football world knows about Zagzi. Like, he's just like Lewandowski. Just a little bit faster, he looks like. And just maybe a little bit more on the dribbling side. Right? Actually, Leroy's better at dribbling. Scratch that. He's more of Zagzi's a center forward, CF. You know how CF in FIFA? He's more of a false 9 type player. He's 6'4", and he doesn't strike me as a target man. He's really good on the ball. It's really crazy. Selling Alaba, you have too many rubbish center backs. What? Well, first of all, it's not Alba, it's Alaba. If he doesn't sign, then sell Alaba for at least 80 million. Yes, 80 mil. And you know what we could do with that? You could buy 2 Upameccanos. You could literally afford Upamecano and Konate. Like that's what I'm thinking of, because Alaba's in his prime. He'll go for that. You get 40 to 60 million. No, Alaba's not going for 40 million to 60 million. He's a world-class player as a center back, as a left back. He's extremely versatile. He plays at the top level. And guess what? Real Madrid want him. If Real Madrid want your player, just price them out of it. I mean, Paul Pogba, they'll probably go pay 150 for Pogba. Real Madrid have money. So it's not like Real don't have money to buy Alaba. It's just how much do they want him and how much are we willing to let him go? Because I don't think Bayern Munich want Alaba to leave because Alaba is such a good player. Then backup goalkeeper, Fruchtau. Backup left back, Alaba. No, see, that's so unrealistic. Alaba is not going to want to be a backup. He knows he's a world-class player. I just think Davies is a better world-class player. Alaba knows he's a world-class player. He cannot be a left back that's a backup. He's going to want to play games. Backup center backs, Konate and Pavard. Right back, Kimmich, CM Singh. Oh, Saprit Singh. I hope he does well. We need to send these kids out on loan. Quit playing them in the third Bundesliga. It's not working. It's clearly not working. Someone needs to tell Karl-Heinz Rummenigge or Hassan Salamander, Pokemon. Someone needs to tell them that it doesn't make any sense to be playing these guys in Bayern 2 in the third league. No, just send them on loan to Hoffenheim or something. Let him have some game time in the top league. Let him go. Let him go to PSV and Eindhoven in the Netherlands. Let him do that, because we need these players to be playing games in top good level, so we know where they're at. We can't be playing them in the third Bundesliga and expecting them to come to the first Bundesliga and look great. We've had so many youngsters not do well because of that. We need to send players out on loan more, like Chelsea did. Chelsea just sent everyone out on loan, and it's cool because it worked. Their young players are so highly rated by everyone. When it's like 20, yeah, I know. But I mean, Pavard ain't gonna be a backup. Okay, he can be a backup. Newbell's not ready yet. What do you mean he's not ready? I think he's ready. THIAGO needs the extension. Yes, he does. THIAGO ready to tackle God Cantara. Are you mad back up, Tammy? I don't know what that means. Well, we need to get rid of Ulreich. Yeah, I don't like Sven Ulreich. I think everyone on this channel knows that. I think he's crap. I think he's the worst player we have on the team. I think he's stealing a living. I don't know how we got him. I don't even know why we got him. He comes on for us. Okay, he'll make a few saves. Any goalkeeper should do that. But he'll just always make that one big mistake. Fruchtel can be a backup. Yeah. But the thing is, he needs to go on loan. That's another thing. We need to send these players out on loan. Fruchtel has not proven himself in Bundesliga 3. What if he's not meant to be playing in the third division? What if his style? Because there's some players that genuinely, if they left their current situation and went to the first team, they'd play better. Like, I just feel like Davies did not look that great in our youth setup. He didn't. He looked pretty okay. Davies wasn't assisting 10 million. Like, when a player is great in the youth setup, they'll probably be doing like 50 goals a season in 20 matches. That's what you want, right? But Davies didn't look that great in Bundesliga 3, right? But now he's looking world class. So it might be different for different players. I miss football, we all do. But I'll be on with Marco tomorrow. I think we'll talk about, or I don't think we will talk about when he sees the league returning, because he lives in Germany. So I hope he knows more about me, more than me, because I hope he just comes in here. Bayern will return now, and I can just relax, because I go to bed at night, and all I can think about is when we return. Why do we have Hoffman? I don't know. He's just a player. I mean, you always have these types of players that will never play for you, but still get a paycheck. Ralph Hoffman is just, he's never gonna play for us, is he? He's just never. We have too many players that just sit on the bench, and I don't want. That's another thing I don't want for our young players. I don't want Zegzi and Lucas Mai, players that I actually think will be decent in the future, to be sitting on the bench. I want Zegzi to play. Zegzi has proven to me, against Hoffenheim especially, that he can do the Lewandowski job. He can come in, not as great, because he didn't do it that great. Lewandowski against Hoffenheim would have scored more. He did score one, but Zegzi did score. That's the thing. He did it. He did it when we needed him. And two top politicians said they're optimistic about the league returning. Really? Is it top politicians as in the Bundesliga politicians, or like the German, people? I miss seeing Davies sprint like crazy on the left wing. Yeah, I do too. Damn, man. Oh, yeah, I'm playing FM. I played Oh, crap. No one's going to believe this, but I ended up signing Sane for 55 million because I made City so pissed they just asked me for 55 million. James Maddison, I ended up signing him for about 45 million because I made Leicester pissed, so they ended up selling him to me. I bought Haaland for his release clause of 65 million. I didn't know how to sell Muller, so I ended up selling Muller in FM last night for 46 million when I could have sold him for 20 million. I put him as a surplus to requirement, and they just offered. Real Madrid, Muller, gone. And, of course, we're starting to lose games, which is weird. And we aren't scoring that many more goals with Haaland. And I think we'll sell Lewandowski, but we're out of the January window. I will go live later on today with some more Football Manager, but yeah, thank goodness. Oh, Batista. So many of my young players got sold by the club because they somehow were in their last years of their contract, which I told my staff to take care of, but they didn't take care of the young player contracts. I'm so addicted to FM. I literally slept at 3 a.m. this morning. I don't sleep at 3 a.m., man. I'm going to stop playing it because when I leave the stream, I have nothing else to do. So all I do is play FM. 2 ministers said that. Good. Minister of Health. If we could sign Sane in real life, that would be, yeah, exactly. I signed him for 50, and he's already like my best player, like legit. This guy he got an injury already, but Upamecano, oh yeah, oh yes. I told the board I wanted Upamecano. Guess what? They signed him for 83 million. But now, I didn't know you could do that, but they signed him. And even though I had only 40 million, they took everything, and then now I'm negative. Well, not negative, it just says 0. But Muller's gone, and we have 44 million. Somehow the board have gone and done a madness. And Alaba is still here, Davies is still there, and Lewandowski's still there. Like legit, we spent 150 million in one window. Wait, no, yeah, 150 million. No, 170. Yeah, we spent that much money on FM last night. I kind of want to play it, boy. I'm not gonna lie, but I will go live later on today with some FM. Hopefully, in just 4 hours. I don't want to make it that long. I don't want to make anyone wait because I think FM's fun. But thank you, Evan, so much for watching the stream. Not stream, the video. Okay, this isn't live streaming. This is video making. But yeah, I'm thankful. I mean, I'm grateful. Oh right, I have to celebrate this. So yesterday, I think I said, hey, can we reach, no, 2 days ago I said, let's reach 170. We reached 170, right? And then yesterday I said, we thank you for 170. And now today, thank you for 180. We are at 180 subscribers. If we can push to that 200 mark, you know, it would be insane. So if you can, share the videos with other Bayern fans or just football fans. This channel is for everyone. It's a channel that I personally enjoy doing. It's for Bayern fans, it's for football fans, it's for all of us. And I think when football returns, I think the channel will definitely go back to doing more cool content. Every day I have to almost scatter and try to find something to create. Where do you see Maya going? I think he's going to go on loan. But every day I have to almost find content in the back of my head. I have a few video ideas. And thankfully, you know, I have people coming on. Wednesday, we'll have a debate. Where's Kimmich's best position? With two people, Marco and Slimesteiger. I don't know. I don't know his actual name, but hopefully that happens. Unpopular opinion, Kovacic would walk. No, shut up, man. Kovacic ain't walking anywhere. The only place he's gonna walk is Stamford Bridge. Your freaking closed bridge. Library, Stanford Library, that's where he's gonna walk. But yeah, I will be going live later on for FM. Man, I can't wait. I have too many good players to not be able to go, and therefore what that means is also yeah, so share the videos if you can. If you can push to 200 subscribers before this week ends, that would be sick. That would be great. And then we can get to 300. Because, you know, it's easier to get from 100. Because we were 100 just a couple weeks ago. No, maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago we were 100 subscribers. Like, if we could get to that, to 180 in just under 3 weeks, we can definitely get to 300. So, the channel is growing nicely. And I'm loving that. I appreciate all of you. This is fun. This is like therapy for me. If I didn't have this channel, I don't know. I'd probably be crazy. I'd be genuinely crazy. Legit. So share the content, share the videos, share the channel, whatever you have to do. Let's push to that 200 mark before the week ends. Let's get to 300 after that, 400. Then one day we'll be 1 billion fans, 1 billion Bayern fans, just when the world's like 50 billion people. Well, actually, then we would probably have like 15 billion fans because everyone cares about Bayern in the world. Oliver Baptista is German and Brazilian. I know that. I do know that because of Football Manager. It does say it. So thank you so much for watching. Mia-san Mia. And oh yeah, did I tell you? Yeah, we'll be live tomorrow. Me and Marco Donia FT. We'll be talking about when the Bundesliga will return, pretty much. And he has a different perspective because he's German and he knows the situation there. So hopefully he can, you know, give me some hope. And then Wednesday, me and Marco and also Slimesteiger will have a little bit of a conversation on where Kimmich's best position is. I personally think it's right back, but that'll come when it comes, and we'll talk about it. And also, let's get to 200 subscribers. Let's do this. Come on. Thank you ever so much for watching. Be live later on. Mia-san Mia, and peace. God, this! I don't know. Why did I do that?